All right, let's hit the field.
All right.
Just wanted to talk, that's all.
Today is Friday, June 7th, and the Yankees were taking on the Dodgers in a rivalry renewed. Yanks dodge a bullet with Juan Soto, but could they dodge a bullet with Yamamoto? My recap, your reactions coming up next. This is NYY Recaps.
Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
Just when they thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Looking to boost your sports betting game? Meet OddsJam, the ultimate ally for data-driven wagering. With 260 plus sports books, it's your go-to platform. Here's how it works. OddsJam's arbitrage tool spots differences in betting lines, letting you lock in risk-free profits. Plus, optimize bets with a positive EV calculator and track profits with a convenient bet tracker. Try it risk-free with a 7-day trial. Use code RECAPS for 35% off your first month. Link is in the description. Bet smart. Bet responsibly with OddsJam. How's it going, everybody? Thank you to those of you who joined the watch party tonight. Yankees obviously fell 2-1 to the Dodgers. It was a pitching duel, if I've ever seen one. Yamamoto and Cody Poteet both on top of their game. But first we got to talk about Juan Soto. In case you've been working or whatever and you missed the news, the Yankees may have dodged a bullet with Juan Soto. He almost went in the game tonight. He apparently just has some inflammation in the forearm, but I think he'll be back in there either tomorrow or Sunday. Aaron Boone sounded optimistic. Sounds like they're not worried at all. So that's definitely good news. Boone said that he would potentially be available tonight. We saw him on the top step a few times. There was one situation where I thought they should have pinch hit Soto for Stanton because you had the bases loaded. You had Trinan out there who was not throwing a ton of strikes. And I thought you could have sent Soto up there to try and draw a walk. You know, don't even swing the bat. Go up there and try and work a walk and force in the run. That's the way I would have gone, but they opted to let Stanton hit. Stanton did not do well. Another tough night. But otherwise, this is a series that I've had circled on my calendar for a while. Yamamoto and Shohei in the Bronx. Shohei didn't do much tonight, but Yamamoto was fantastic, and he showed you why he was somebody that the Yankees sought after. He was as advertised. He entered the game with a 6-2 record, 3.32 ERA, and 12 starts. And his 13th start, it was lucky 13, he went 7 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, lowered his ERA to 3.00, and threw a season high and a career high, 106 pitches. But, he just dominated. Yankees didn't do anything off him practically offensively. Judge had a double, and Grisham had a base hit. Worth noting also that Garrett Cole is making another rehab assignment on Sunday, another rehab start. So we could see him back at the end of next week against Boston. Let's go through this recap real quick. Reminder to like and subscribe. We added like 100 subscribers tonight on the watch party, so might do a couple more of those. I didn't realize. But look, we're going to be the third Yankees channel to cross the 40,000 subscriber threshold, but we need your help to get there, so go ahead and subscribe. Quick top of the first inning from Cody Poteet, which is not easy given the top of this Dodgers lineup of Betts, Ohtani, Freeman, and Smith. Yankees put 2 runners on in the bottom half, but Yamamoto pitched out of it with a strikeout. Top 3, Gleyber Torres blew a pop-up. It was a routine pop-up to the right side. Rizzo was waiting under it. He was calling for it. Gleyber Torres called him off and did one of his typical Gleyber Torres, like nice little calm struts, and tried to make a cool, underhanded basket catch. And of course, he fucking dropped it. Bonehead play. He continues to just be astonishingly bad on defense, and astonishingly dumb, and astonishingly lazy. Why can't you just get under it? And you had plenty of time. Set your feet, get your eyes nice and still, and catch it with 2 hands. Basic baseball. This is too important of a game for that nonchalant bullshit. Now, luckily, the Yankees got out of it. Cody Poteet picked the runner off. But just awful from Gleyber Torres. He is awful. James G says he should run laps. I like that. I would pay money to see Gleyber Torres running laps around Yankee Stadium. Poteet was done after 4 2/3 innings. He really did a nice job. 2 hits allowed, 3 walks allowed, 1 strikeout, but no runs. Really good performance from Poteet. Bullpen was terrific tonight. Victor Gonzalez came in and faced Shohei Ohtani with 2 men out. Got a ground out. Big situation. Michael Tonkin was very, very effective out of the bullpen tonight. He has really turned a few heads. He's turned my head, from coming in against Milwaukee in his debut and blowing the game after being DFA'd 3 times. He's just continually gotten better with the Yankees. He might be one of those guys where they unlock something. They wouldn't sign this guy unless there was a reason for it. So Caleb Ferguson did an amazing job to get Shohei, Freeman, and Will Smith in the 8th inning. Nice job there. Volpe singled in the top of the 8th to reach base for the 33rd consecutive game. So both him and Judge extended their streaks to 33 games.
More of that, please.
Rizzo also flashed some leather a couple times tonight. Shot by Shohei that was about 112 off the bat. He made the play. But Teoscar Hernandez ended up giving the Dodgers the lead in extras with a 2-run double. That was the difference. There was a couple of things that went wrong. Grisham couldn't get a bunt down at one point. But otherwise, this was a pretty tight game. And the Yankees just lost to a team that just outpitched them tonight. I think things would have probably been a little bit different with Juan Soto in there. But, kudos to the Dodgers. They take game 1.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
If you ain't first, you're last.
NYC 313 says, please find trades for DJ, Torres, and Rizzo. Look, why would anybody trade for these guys? The only way out of these contracts is to either let them expire or release them or DFA them. Torres, maybe if you got somebody who's, who needs a DH, but he's basically in the same position as Harrison Bader last year, where the Yankees could have traded him early on. They didn't, and now his value is continually evaporating, and you're not going to get anything for him. DJ, he looks done. DJ is now hitting, after an 0 for 4 night tonight, 154. 154. Let's take a look at the box score from tonight's game. I'm going to expand it. We had the smaller screen for the watch party, but I'll go ahead and make it full screen again. But Volpe had a hit, Verdugo had a hit, 2 hits for Judge and an RBI, and another double, 20 doubles now. Stanton 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Rizzo 0 for 5. He's hitting 228. Torres hitting 229. LeMahieu hitting 154. And the Yankees' streak was snapped because they could not put together any kind of offense tonight. Bullpen, really good. Hamilton, really one bad pitch, although he got screwed by the umpire. I'm not one of those people who likes to get on and complain about the umpires, but the umpires were astonishingly bad tonight. They continue to be awful. On Foul Territory, they have this new playlist called The Ump Show, where every day, it seems, they just break down different bad calls by umpires, where they just missed 20 calls in a game and add 2 runs of value to one team or the other. It's just getting insanely bad. Automated balls and strikes have got to come to Major League Baseball. If you can get it right, get it right. The technology is there. We can do this, people. Oh, man. Michael Rowland says this was the worst pitching matchup of the series for the Yankees, at least. I wouldn't go that far. Tomorrow, Gavin Stone pitches for the Dodgers, and the Yankees have Nestor Cortez. Although the Yankees will throw Luis Gil on Sunday. I'm not sure who's pitching Sunday for the Dodgers. Let me just double check real quick and see if it's been announced yet. Tyler Glasnow supposed to pitch on Sunday. So honestly, that's a toss-up because he's so good and he pitches so well against the Yankees. This could be a tough series, and a lot of times when teams win 8 or 9 or 10 in a row, they'll lose a couple in a row because that energy kind of fades. But, losing Juan Soto yesterday, I felt like kind of deflated this team a little bit, and the deflation was still there tonight. It was pretty evident. SE says, why didn't Soto hit for Grisham in the 10th? They would have walked him. They would have just walked him and put him on first base. So the time to hit was when you had the bases loaded, when a walk would have given you the lead. That was the time to use the Juan Soto card, but they decided not to go with that direction. So maybe we'll have Soto in there tomorrow. But Kelly Davis says, bad calls, but we love the human element. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like the human element that much anymore. I think if you can get it right, you got to get it right. Slick Rick with a stupid comment. He says, Nestor sucks. We going to lose tomorrow, too. You don't know that. And quite frankly, we expect better fans than that on this channel, so shape it up. Anyway, tough day for the Yankees, and once again, they drop a game to the Dodgers, game 1 of the series, and the streak is snapped.
It stinks.
Nestor good against lefties. Should give you a little bit of hope. Dodgers obviously with some tough lefties. Freeman, Ohtani, Hayward. So let's hope that he shows up and shows out tomorrow. But, yeah. What do you guys want to talk about? Because this was a low-scoring game. We got some time. We can take a few questions. EJ Lavoie says, Yankees have lost every game this year without Juan Soto. I see what you did there.
I'll be over here, like, winning.
Nestor pitches well at home. See, that's the kind of optimism we want. That's the kind of optimism. I think that they have a good shot tomorrow, especially if Juan Soto's back in the lineup. But one thing is for sure, these teams are evenly matched. Very evenly matched. That was a tit-for-tat game. And look, the Yankees are every bit the World Series contender that we've felt like they have been. Let's see what the Orioles did tonight. I didn't check it out. Let's see. You know, might as well go ahead and look through Major League Baseball. So the Orioles won 6-3 tonight. They got 40 wins now. They're 40-22. And Guardians lost. They're also 40-22. Blue Jays and A's are tied. Red Sox down 7-2. Headed into the middle of the ninth, so that game's over because there will be no bottom of the ninth. So that the White Sox will end their 14-game loss streak. And the Yankees now 45-20, 25 games over 500, still 3.5 games up on the Orioles. Red Sox 12 games back, so really it's between the Yankees and the Orioles this year, and it's going to be back and forth all year. Rays 13 back. You know, their slide began last year. They had a few injuries, and then Wander Franco got arrested. Guardians off to a good start this year, but I think they might be pretenders. I don't know if they got the offensive chops to go deep into the season. And then, you know, they play in a tough division too. The Royals are an upstart team, and the Twins are always there at the end of the year. So I think the Guardians are a candidate to be overtaken at some point this year. Tigers, I don't think are going to go to the playoffs. White Sox, not even worth talking about. Mariners, 36-28. They lead the West. Rangers, the defending world champions, 2 games under 500. Astros, still 7.5 back, 7 games under 500. A's and Angels bringing up the rear. Phillies, now best record in Major League Baseball after the Yankees lost. They are taking on the Mets this weekend in London. Braves have had some offensive struggles and some injuries. Acuna's out for the year. They are 8 games back. Nationals 16 back. Mets 27-35. Boo-hoo. Marlins 22-41. Brewers lead the Central. Yankees demolished the Brewers when they were in Milwaukee. Cubs 6.5 back. Reds 31-33, but Ellie De La Cruz is a ton of fun to watch. Cardinals bringing up the rear. They might unload some players at the deadline. Watch out. Dodgers 40-25. They lead the National League West. Padres 8.5 back. D-backs reigning National League champs at 9 back. Giants and Rockies bringing up the rear. Rockies still think they can compete. They're 16.5 back in the NL West. And so they're not going to trade McMahon. At least that's the word around the campfire. But, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take a few more comments and wrap it up. Tough game.
I gotta get out of here.
Dante says, you think calling up Dominguez as the DH tonight would have helped? Stanton did nothing. Maybe. Who knows? Game's over. Time to flush it. I do think we'll see Dominguez at some point soon. I'm going to pull up Jason Dominguez's numbers.
Game over, man. Game over.
So Jason Dominguez, this is absurd. Dominguez is hitting .339 since coming back from Tommy John surgery in the minor leagues. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs, .397 on-base percentage, .978 OPS. He's been on fire, and he is going to do a really nice job when they call him back up. I think he's going to be an absolute stud. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you tomorrow. I'll think about doing another watch party as we cruise towards 40,000. We'll think about it, but we're definitely going to do a post-game after each game. TK will be with me on Sunday. So let's wrap it up. I'll see you next time.